Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu announced on May 31 that the Ministry of Defense would create about 20 new military formations and units in the country's western military district by January 2022, with troops in the district expected to receive about 2,000 units of equipment. Russia's military is divided between 5 districts, with the Western District having long been a top priority for receiving new weaponry against the bulk of NATO forces in Europe. The country's southern and eastern districts have also received a greater share of attention in recent years, the first due to the addition of Crimea to its territory in 2014 and Ukraine's fall into a Western sphere of influence, and lastly because of the Obama administration's Pivot to Asia initiative and the emergence of the region as the center of the global economy. Regarding arming the Western District, Shoigu explained at a defense industry meeting, "The actions of our Western counterparts are destroying the global security system and forcing us to take adequate countermeasures. We are constantly improving the combat composition of our troops. This year, about 20 new formations and military units will be formed in the Buildup military district." The situation in the strategic western direction of Russia is characterized by increased military threats. Over the past 7 years, the flight intensity of U.S. Air Force strategic bomber flights over Europe has increased 14-fold. While Soviet Russia not only maintains a much larger territory, population and economy than the current Russian Federation, as well as a large sphere of influence in Eastern Europe in the form of the Warsaw Pact, Moscow's security situation has deteriorated sharply since the late 1980s. Because a large part of the Warsaw Pact and much of the former Soviet Union was absorbed into the rapidly developing NATO. This has forced Russia to rely more on asymmetric assets to counter potential threats from a unified NATO attack. Russia's ability to form new military units has been called into question due to a reduction in personnel numbers and a general demographic decline, although this has been compensated by a greater reliance on more automated weapons systems, artificial intelligence, and unmanned weaponry, as well as a new, less maintained weapon class. Intensive